American 2962 Heavy cleared to O'Hare Airport is filed. Takeoff runway 17 right, climb and maintain 13,000 feet. Departure on 125.125 squawk 0416.
American 2962 Heavy readback correct. Contact ground on 129.825. Good day. DFW ground Proby 6002 requesting the end of pushback. Proby 6002 request to end pushback received. DFW ground American 402 requesting the end of pushback. American 402 request to end pushback received. DFW ground Proby 6002 with whiskey ready to taxi IFR. Proby 6002 taxi to and hold short of runway 17 left using taxiway Kilo 5 Lima Echo Juliet cross runway tree 5 left Echo Juliet cross runway tree 5 center Echo Juliet Quebec 1. Contact tower on 134.9 when ready. DFW ground American 402 with whiskey ready to taxi IFR. American 402 taxi to and hold short of runway 17 center using taxiway Golf Yankee Juliet Echo Foxtrot cross runway tree 5 left Echo Foxtrot. Contact tower on 127.5 when ready. Taxiing hold short runway 17 left using taxiway Kilo 5 Lima Echo Juliet cross runway tree 5 left Echo Juliet cross runway tree 5 center Echo Juliet Quebec 1 Proby 6002. Proby 6002 hold position caution other traffic. Taxiing hold short runway 17 center via taxiway Golf Yankee Juliet Echo Foxtrot cross runway tree 5 left Echo Foxtrot American 402. Proby 6002 hold position caution to bombardier on the taxiway. Proby 6002 hold position caution other traffic. Proby 6002 hold position caution to bombardier on the taxiway. Proby 6002 hold position caution other traffic. Hold position Proby 6002. American 402 hold position caution other traffic. Hold position American 402. DFW ground Envoy Tree 400 requesting pushback. Envoy Tree 400 pushback request accepted.
W ogóle chyba tak, już to jest to dobrze. W ogóle execute.
DFW ground envoy tree 400 requesting the end of pushback. Envoy tree 400 request to end pushback received. DFW ground envoy tree 400 with whiskey ready to taxi IFR. Envoy tree 400 taxi to and halt short of runway 17 left using taxiway Echo Lima cross runway tree 5 left Lima 2 Lima Echo Juliet cross runway tree 5 left Echo Juliet cross runway tree 5 center Echo Juliet Quebec Quebec 1. Contact tower on 134.9er when ready.
Co on mi tu kurwa odjebał?
Taxi to and hold short runway 17 left via taxiway Echo Lima cross runway tree 5 left Lima 2 Lima Echo Juliet cross runway tree 5 left Echo Juliet cross runway tree 5 center Echo Juliet Quebec Quebec 1 envoy tree 400. Envoy tree 400 hold position caution other traffic. Hold position envoy tree 400.
Dziwne kurwa.
Envoy tree 400 continue taxi. Roger envoy tree 400.
No dobra. Wind. Rezerwa. Flight level mam na 4,10 to dobrze. A cost index jeszcze kurczę blady 70. 70. Dobrze. Klapy Temperatura, temperatura tu jest 27. 27, jeszcze raz będę musiał przeliczyć to.
Envoy tree 400, hold position, caution the departing Boeing.
Tak jest. Ach Jezu, zapominam, że tego się nie wpisuje.
Hold position, Envoy tree 400.
Czy jestem gotowy do odlotu? Teraz muszę tylko sprawdzić sobie plan.
Envoy tree 400, continue taxi.
Większy zasięg troszeczkę.
Roger, Envoy tree 400.
Start, dobra, next. Stopujemy teraz. Wszystko się zgadza. I mam tu dziurę.
Envoy tree 400, hold position, caution the departing Boeing.
Stopujemy dalej.
Hold position, Envoy tree 400.
Nie będzie wektorowania, tylko będzie autopilot. O. Execute i jest git. Lex. Włączamy się na plan. Zmniejszą dystans do kilometrów. Dobra, mogę uruchamiać dalej maszynę. A ja tu mam jeszcze na ile to się znieść po starcie.
Envoy tree 400, hold position, caution the departing Boeing.
13 000.
Envoy tree 400, continue taxi.
13
Envoy tree 400, hold position, caution the departing Boeing.
Jest tu wszystko, jest tu już wszystko jest. Aha, teraz.
Hold position, Envoy tree 400.
Ustawić na lotnisku. Water. Ciśnienie wynosi KDFW-Chicago 2990. Jest. Ciśnienie jest liquid. Teraz tak.
Envoy tree 400, continue taxi.
Complete. Next. Passenger seat.
Roger, Envoy tree 400.
Belt.
Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Vera, and I'm your chief flight attendant. The fasten seatbelt sign is on. If you haven't already done so, please stow your carry-on luggage underneath the seat in front of you or in an overhead bin. Please take your seat and fasten your seatbelt. Also make sure your seat back and folding trays are in their full upright position. If you are seated next to an emergency exit, please carefully read the special instructions card located by your seat. If you do not wish to perform the functions described in the event of an emergency, please ask a flight attendant to reseat you. We remind you that this is a non-smoking flight. Smoking is prohibited on the entire aircraft, including the lavatories. Tampering with, disabling, or destroying the lavatory smoke detectors is prohibited by law. If you have any questions about our flight today, please don't hesitate to ask one of our flight attendants. Thank you.
DFW ground, SkyWest 650 tree, requesting the end of pushback.
Sync zrobiony.
SkyWest 650 tree request to end pushback received.
Take off speed ustawiona. Ojej, take off speed, no właśnie.
DFW ground, SkyWest 650 tree with whiskey ready to taxi IFR. SkyWest 650 tree taxi to and halt short of runway 17 left using taxiway Echo Kilo cross runway 17 right Echo Kilo Mike 2 cross runway 17 center Papa 2 Papa Echo Juliet Quebec Quebec 1. Contact tower on 134.9er when ready.
Ouch. I to jest jeszcze raz. Odlatuje z pasa 17.
Taxi to and hold short runway 17 left using taxiway Echo Kilo cross runway 17 right Echo Kilo Mike 2 cross runway 17 center Papa 2 Papa Echo Juliet Quebec Quebec 1 SkyWest 650 tree.
Kurs pasa jest 176.
DFW ground American 19er tree 5 requesting pushback. American 19er tree 5 pushback request accepted.
To już mam tutaj ustawione wszystko. Dobra. Super flight zrobiony. Teraz no tryb performance, czyli performance. Trim wynosi 5.
DFW ground envoy tree 521 taxi to the gate. Envoy tree 521 taxi to gate Echo 22 Alpha via taxiway Echo 6 Echo Bravo cross runway tree 6 right Bravo. DFW ground American 19er tree 5 with whiskey ready to taxi IFR. American 19er tree 5 taxi to and halt short of runway 17 center using taxiway Hotel Yankee Zulu Lima Echo Foxtrot cross runway tree 5 left Echo Foxtrot. Contact tower on 127.5 when ready. Taxiing to gate Echo 22 Alpha using taxiway Echo 6 Echo Bravo cross runway tree 6 right Bravo envoy tree 521. Taxiing hold short runway 17 center via taxiway Hotel Yankee Zulu Lima Echo Foxtrot cross runway tree 5 left Echo Foxtrot American 19er tree 5.
Dobra. Trim jest. Taxi tego briefing. Check. Bacony włączyć. Tu jest checklista wypełniona. Anti-IC, recall, autobraki. Autobrake na RTO. To już po odpaleniu silników. Będziemy tutaj tym odpalaniem dobra się zajmować. Checklista na razie się nie liczy. Dzierżąc ona tutaj tak. Wyłączenie checklisty. To mamy, to mamy, to mamy, to mamy. I jeszcze sobie przełączę TICAS. Pompy. Centralna. Potrzebna jest? Nie, tylko boczne. To mam, to mam, to mam. czas po wypychanie.
Cockpit to ground.
This is ground. Stand by. Okay, sir. The bypass pin is installed. All doors and hatches closed and all ground equipment is removed. Please set...
The parking brakes are set. You may lift.
Parking brake set. Lifting the aircraft. Standing by for pushback.
Cockpit to ground.
Go ahead.
We are clear for start and push.
Okay, cleared for push start. Please release parking brake.
Parking brakes are released.
Commencing pushback. You can start the engines in sequence.
Yep, we'll start in the sequence.
American 1935, hold position, caution, the Diamond DA-40 on final.
Paliwo.
Hold position, American 1935.
Paliwo.
Okay, pushback completed. Please set your parking brake.
Parking brake set.
Parking brake set.
American
Lowering aircraft.
1935, continue taxi.
Ground. Startup is complete. You may disconnect.
Roger, American 1935.
Okay, sir. Cleared to disconnect. Pin has been removed. See you at the side. Have a good flight.
Holding position, waiting for the visual. Thank you and goodbye.
Dobra, teraz musimy jeszcze tutaj muszę parę rzeczy zrobić na overheadzie. Czyli tak, generatory włączyć. Włączyć światło kołowania. Paczki powłączać na auto. Pompy, hydraulika, wszystko jest. Jeszcze coś. Aha, odladzacze. To. Co jeszcze wszystko. APU włączyć.
DFW ground American 928 requesting pushback.
Kołowanie.
American 928 pushback request accepted.
DFW ground American 2962 heavy with whiskey ready to taxi IFR.
American 2962 heavy taxi to and halt short of runway 17 right via taxiway November cross runway tree 1 right November Yankee cross runway 17 center Yankee cross runway tree 5 left Yankee Kilo Echo Foxtrot.
Matko kochana.
Contact tower on 124.15 when ready.
Taxiing hold short runway 17 right using taxiway November cross runway tree 1 right November Yankee cross runway 17 center Yankee cross runway tree 5 left Yankee Kilo Echo Foxtrot American 2962 heavy.
Klapy 5. Klapy 5. Światła kochania są.
DFW ground American 928 requesting the end of pushback. American 928 request to end pushback received. DFW ground American 1470 request taxi to the gate. American 1470 taxi to gate Bravo 77 via taxiway Echo 6 Whiskey Mike cross runway tree 6 right Foxtrot 4 Foxtrot Golf 5.
Anti-ice włączony. Recall zrobiony.
DFW ground American 928 with whiskey ready to taxi IFR.
APU tak.
American 928 taxi to and halt short of runway 18 right via taxiway Golf 5 Foxtrot Whiskey Foxtrot cross runway tree 6 right Whiskey Foxtrot. Contact tower on 127.5 when ready.
Checklistę mogę wyłączyć.
Taxiing to gate Bravo 77 using taxiway Echo 6 Whiskey Mike cross runway tree 6 right Foxtrot 4 Foxtrot Golf 5 American 1470. Taxiing hold short runway 18 right via taxiway Golf 5 Foxtrot Whiskey Foxtrot cross runway tree 6 right Whiskey Foxtrot American 928. American 928 hold position caution other traffic. Hold position American 928.
Ladies and gentlemen, we now request your full attention as the flight attendants demonstrate the safety features of this aircraft. When the seatbelt sign illuminates, you must fasten your seatbelt. Insert the metal fittings one into the other and tighten by pulling on the loose end of the strap. To release your seatbelt, lift the upper portion of the buckle. We suggest that you keep your seatbelt fastened throughout the flight, as we may experience turbulence. There are several emergency exits on this aircraft. Please take a few moments now to locate your nearest exit. In some cases, your nearest exit may be behind you. If we need to evacuate the aircraft, floor-level lighting will guide you towards the exit. Doors can be opened by moving the handle in the direction of the arrow. Each door is equipped with an inflatable slide, which may also be detached and used as a life raft. Oxygen and air pressure are always being monitored. In the unlikely event of a decompression, an oxygen mask will automatically appear in front of you. To start the flow of oxygen, pull the mask towards you. Place it firmly over your nose and mouth. Secure the elastic band behind your head and breathe normally. Although the bag does not inflate, oxygen is flowing to the mask. If you are traveling with a child or someone who requires assistance, secure your own mask first, and then assist the other person. Keep your mask on until a crew member advises you to remove it.
Wersja
In the
8,
event
później
of an
jest większa
emergency,
9 i
please
później
assume the
większa
bracing
10.
position.
Może jest największa w tej chwili.
If you hear, brace,
Lot lata
brace,
na tych ósemkach.
brace,
Największość
lean
linii.
forward with your hands on top of your head and your elbows against your thighs. Ensure your feet
Następnie
are flat on the floor. A life vest is located in a pouch under your seat or between the armrests. When instructed to do so, open the plastic pouch and remove the vest.
z silnikami Rolls-Royce'a to
Slip it over your head.
Electric silniki
Pass the straps around your waist and adjust at the front.
amerykańskie.
To inflate the vest,
Ameryce.
pull firmly on the red cord
Nie
only
będzie na
when leaving the
Rolls-Royce'ach
aircraft.
latał, nie?
If you need to refill the vest, blow into the mouthpieces. Use the whistle and light to attract attention. Also, your seat bottom cushion can be used as a flotation device. Pull the cushion from the seat, slip your arms into the straps, and hug the cushion to your chest. You will find this and all the other safety information in the cards located in the seat pocket in front of you.
Hold position American
We strongly
2962
suggest you
heavy.
read it before takeoff. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to ask one of our crew members. We wish you all an enjoyable flight.
Startował.
Taxi to and halt short of runway 17 center using taxiway Hotel Yankee Zulu Lima Echo Foxtrot cross runway tree 5 left Echo Foxtrot. Contact tower on 127.5 when ready. American 2962 heavy continue taxi.
Roger American 2962 heavy.
To jest mniejsze od
DFW ground American
najmniejszej wersji, którą miałam 77. Po prostu
American
70 pasażerów mam, a
Zero
tutaj
taxi to gate
to mamy
Charlie
200,
Tree
chyba
9 using
40
taxiway Quebec 7 Echo Romeo cross runway tree 5 center Echo Romeo cross runway tree 5 left Echo Taxi to and halt short runway 17 center using taxiway Hotel Yankee Zulu Lima Echo Foxtrot cross runway tree 5 left Echo Foxtrot American 1973. Taxiing to gate Charlie Tree 9er via taxiway Quebec 7 Echo Romeo cross runway tree 5 center Echo Romeo cross runway tree 5 left Echo Romeo Lima Alpha Kilo American 2 tree 80.
Zwazik radara powiększam. Na 40 mil.
DFW ground SkyWest 49er 2 for request taxi to the gate. SkyWest 49er 24 taxi to gate Echo 6 via taxiway Echo 6 Echo Bravo cross runway tree 6 right Bravo Lima.
DFW Tower American
Inaczej
2962
jest
heavy ready for
Boeingach
IFR
niż
departure runway 17 right.
Stroby.
American
Światło do startu.
QNH29er decimal 9er 4 wind 147 at 10. Cleared for takeoff runway 17 right.
Radar.
Cleared
Flight
for
attendant,
takeoff runway
prepare for
17 right
takeoff.
American
Kurwa, ja
2962
mi tak...
heavy.
Ale to można włączyć. Dobra. Ale i tak muszę sobie tu włączyć data. To wszystko, dobra. Dobra, wszystko. Dobra, wszystko. Jedziemy.
2 heavy contact departure on 125.125. Good day.
Going to 125.125 American 2559er Heavy. Departure American 2559er Heavy is at 2,400 feet, climbing 13,000 feet.
American 2559er Heavy departure QNH to 9.904 continue.
Światła. Klapy. Klapy schowane. Flight level 40.
American 2559er Heavy contact Fort Worth Center on 134.15. Good day.
134.15 American 2559er Heavy. Fort Worth Center American 2559er Heavy is at 8,000 feet, climbing 13,000 feet.
American 2559er Heavy Fort Worth Center QNH 29.908 continue to drill. Climb and maintain flight level tree 20 Cessna 7 Tango X-ray. Cessna 7 Tango X-ray climb and maintain flight level tree 50. Climb and maintain flight level tree 50 Cessna 7 Tango X-ray. Southwest 2889er climb and maintain 16,000 feet. American 2559er Heavy contact Fort Worth Center on 132.85. Good day. Climb and maintain 16,000 feet Southwest 2889er. Southwest 2889er climb and maintain 17,000 feet.
132.85 American 2559er Heavy. Fort Worth Center American 2559er Heavy is passing 12,200 feet, climbing 13,000 feet.
American 19er tree 5 contact Fort Worth Center on 127.6. Good day. American 2559er Heavy Fort Worth Center QNH to 9.905 continue to BIGGD. American 2559er Heavy climb and maintain flight level 250, keep speed not above 240 knots.
Climb and maintain flight level 250, keep speed not above 240 knots American 2559er Heavy.
Southwest 2259er contact approach on 125.2. Good day. Bombardier 6 Quebec Sierra traffic is 1 o'clock 4 miles at 15,400 feet. Report them in sight. Bombardier 6 Quebec Sierra contact Fort Worth Center on 134.15. Good day.
Można odpiąć pasy.
Fort Worth Center Beechcraft November 189er 07
Ladies and
is at
gentlemen,
10,500
the captain has turned off the
climbing
fasten seatbelt
13,000
sign,
feet.
and you may now move around the
Beechcraft
cabin.
November 189er
However, we
07
always
Fort Worth
recommend
Center
keeping your
QNH
seatbelt fastened while you're
29.905
seated.
continue to south.
In a few moments, the flight attendants will be passing around the cabin to offer you hot or cold drinks, as well as a light meal. Alcoholic drinks are also available at a nominal charge. Now, sit back, relax, and enjoy the flight. Thank you.
Standard. I po robocie.
Fort Worth Center Cessna November 1851
tablet, to nie mam pojęcia po co
Cessna
to jest.
November 1851 Uniform Fort Worth Center QNH to 9.95. Continue to Mike Echo Mike.
Dobra, wydłużam zasięg radaru. Widać jakiś opad. Ale nas omija.
Cessna 51 Uniform traffic is 6 o'clock 1 miles at 8,900 feet Airbus. Report them in sight.
Dobra, to by było na tyle. Teraz tylko czekać, już lecimy 5 minut.
Fort Worth Center, Jazeera 6 Tree is at 9,500 feet, climbing 11,000 feet. Jazeera 6 Tree, Fort Worth Center QNH to 9.95. Continue to Merritt. American 2559er, heavy contact, Fort Worth Center on 124.75. Good day.
124.75 American 2559er Heavy. Fort Worth Center American 2559er Heavy is at flight level 230, climbing flight level 250.
American 2559er, heavy Fort Worth Center, continue to Acuna. Friendly 422, contact approach on 124.3. Good day. Air Shuttle 629er 5, you are 800 feet below your assigned altitude. Climb and maintain flight level tree 60, keep speed not above 280 knots. American 2559er, heavy climb and maintain flight level tree 80. 124.3, friendly 422.
Climb and maintain flight level 380 American 2559er Heavy.
Climb and maintain flight level tree 60, keep speed not above 280 knots. Air Shuttle 629er 5. Fort Worth Center envoy tree 641 is at 10,900 feet, descending 5,000 feet. Envoy tree 641 Fort Worth Center QNH to 9.9 for continue to rivet. Romeo, contact Fort Worth Center on 127.6. Good day. Cessna 48 Alpha, traffic in sight. Friendly 822 traffic in sight. Cessna 62 Victor descend and maintain 2,700 feet.
pogodę.
Climb and maintain flight level 410, American 2559er Heavy.
Dobrze, KDFW, KO.
Cessna 58 kilo traffic is 9 o'clock 4 miles at 8,500 feet, Cessna 152. Report them in sight. Cessna Tree 5 Juliet contact Fort Worth Center on 124.875.
Dzisiaj silne zachmurzenie.
Cessna 58 kilo have the Cessna 152 in sight.
Słaby. Dobrze.
Friendly 822 traffic is 1 o'clock 4 miles at 8,500 feet, Cessna 152. Report them in sight. Going to 124.875 Cessna Tree 5 Juliet.
Fuel.
Cessna 88 Alpha traffic is 10 o'clock 4 miles at
Nie
7,800
pamiętam,
feet,
czy tutaj
Cessna
się to mięso
152.
paliwo krosuje.
Report them in sight.
Jak w 7 czy 7. W 7 czy 7 tutaj różnica między zbiornikami lewym, prawym nie może być większa niż 600, już jest większa niż 600. Wtedy trzeba zrobić cross, czyli pompa paliwowe, na przykład tutaj włącza się cross
Cessna
i w
58
zależności w
Kilo
którym
traffic in sight.
zbiorniku jest mniej paliwa, wtedy się wyłącza ten zbiornik, aż się wyrówna i wtedy się teraz sobie podświetlę overhead panel. O, to coś ciemnawo się robi, nie wiem. I po wyrównaniu się zbiorników wtedy mamy, bo jeżeli jest za dużo, w którym to się
American
buja strasznie.
2559er, heavy contact, Fort Worth Center on 124.875. Good day.
Przełączę się już na duży
124.875 American 2559er Heavy. Fort Worth Center American 2559er Heavy is passing flight level 390 climbing flight level 410.
American
Szkoda, że z
2559er,
tego
heavy
basen nie
Fort
działa
Worth Center,
ten
continue to Mike Lima
radar
Charlie.
pogodowy.
American 2559er, heavy contact, Fort Worth Center on 132.2.
Nie jest to samolot tak dokładnie zrobiony jak na przykład
132.2 American 2559er Heavy.
bo 7,
Fort Worth Center American 2559er Heavy is at flight level 395 climbing flight level 410.
redukuje sobie
American
trochę
2559er, heavy Fort Worth Center, continue to Mike Lima Charlie.
Teraz włączy się znowuż auto. Już się włączyła, dobrze.
Cessna 901 Papa climb and maintain flight level 390.
Ma prędkość krążowniczą. Pasek
Fort Worth Center, November 1058 Delta IFR to 60 Romeo, ready to copy. November 1058 Delta is cleared to 60 Romeo Airport as filed. Climb and maintain 6,000 feet. Departure frequency is 132.2 squawk 1317. Clearance void 30 minutes from now. Beechcraft 71 Whiskey contact Fort Worth Center on 124.875.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have reached our cruising altitude. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the flight. Have a great journey.
7,500 feet Cessna Skyhawk. Report them in sight. One two four decimal 875 Beechcraft 71 Whiskey.
Szybki samolot to jest. Poszliśmy w cruise. Silniki przełączam w ten cruise. Jedziemy do Chicago. Wiatr z tyłu. Troszkę mi będzie tu pchało. No inna filozofia w ogóle jest lotaniem tym
Cessna
samolotem
67 Foxtrot traffic is 2 o'clock 4 miles at 6,000 feet Diamond DA62. Report them in sight. Diamond 2907 traffic is 1 o'clock 4 miles at 5,300 feet Cessna Skyhawk. Report them in sight. Cessna 67 Foxtrot have the Diamond DA62 in sight.
Jeszcze, jakie tu mam loty w ogóle? Schedule. Czyli ten do
Diamond
Chicago,
2907 traffic in sight.
Chicago do Miami, dłuższy lot troszkę.
Cessna 909
Miami,
Echo traffic
Chicago,
in sight.
powroty z Chicago, Dallas i później o dziwne dwa takie Miami, Philadelphia, Philadelphia,
Fort Worth
Dallas.
Center United 1256 is at flight level 315 climbing flight level 340.
Dobrze.
United 1256 Fort Worth November
KORDzie,
454 Tree
ofertę
Yankee
pracy
Fort Worth Center QNH 29
ATR
niner
O
continue.
i cała gama 319, 320 i ATR. A mam papiery na ATR-a.
Cessna 491 contact Fort Worth Center on 124.875. Good day. Fort Worth Center Cessna November 5620 Bravo 5,200 feet. Cessna November 5620 Bravo Fort Worth Center QNH 29.999 continue. Going to 124.875 Cessna 491.
Ale to jest komfort pracy niesamowite, cichutko. W tej maszynie Airbusy to ryczą w środku jak wściekłe lwy. Dobra, wracam.
Cessna 957 have the Diamond DA-40 in sight. Diamond 4 Tree Echo have the traffic. Dollar 58 Mike traffic is 1 o'clock 4 miles at flight level 305 Boeing. Report them in sight. United 1256 traffic is 1 o'clock 3 miles at flight level 330 Daher TBM 9. Report them in sight. Cessna 67 Foxtrot traffic is 2 o'clock 4 miles at 6,300 feet Cessna 152. Report them in sight. Cessna 9er Echo traffic is 12 o'clock 4 miles at 5,100 feet Cessna Skyhawk. Report them in sight. Cessna 9er Echo have the traffic. Fort Worth Center Cessna November Tree 9er 818 flight level 310. Cessna November Tree Niner 818 Fort Worth Center, continue. Fort Worth Center, November 8141 Lima 10,200 feet. November 8141 Lima Fort Worth Center QNH 29.89er, continue. Cessna 50 Golf, contact Memphis Center on 126.1. Good day. Fort Worth Center Blue Streak 5125 flight level 280. Blue Streak 5125 Fort Worth Center, continue to BUDDD. Going to 126.1 Cessna 50 Golf. Fort Worth Center, November 450 Tree Uniform 6,000 feet. November 450 Tree Uniform Fort Worth Center QNH 29.90, continue. Cessna Tree 66 have the Cessna Skyhawk in sight. American 2559er heavy contact Memphis Center on 126.1. Good day.
126.1 American 2559er heavy. Memphis Center American 2559er heavy flight level 410.
American 2559er heavy Memphis Center, continue. Memphis Center, Cessna November Tree 409er Whiskey 7,000 feet. Cessna November Tree 409er Whiskey Memphis Center QNH 29.85, continue. Memphis Center, Diamond November 6249er Zulu 10,000 feet. Diamond November 6249er Zulu Memphis Center QNH 29.84, continue. Cessna 62 Delta contact Memphis Center on 119.25. Good day. Niner 7 uniform contact Kansas City Center on 128.8. Good day. Diamond 06 Hotel, you are Niner 7 miles southeast. Maintain present heading and altitude. Expect vectors visual runway 17 approach. .25 Cessna 62 Delta. Memphis Center Cessna November 4278 Hotel 9,400 feet. Cessna November 4278 Hotel Memphis Center QNH 29.85, continue. Mountain 4675 traffic is 10 o'clock 4 miles at 9,300 feet Cessna Skyhawk. Report them in sight. Cessna 78 Hotel traffic is 10 o'clock 4 miles at 9,000 feet Cessna Caravan. Report them in sight. Cessna 78 Hotel have the Cessna Caravan in sight. Mountain 4675 traffic in sight. Memphis Center Cessna November 64065, 5,400 feet. Cessna 643 have the traffic. Memphis Center Bombardier November 628 Delta Sierra is passing flight level 195, climbing flight level 260. Bombardier November 628 Delta Sierra Memphis Center continue. Cessna Tree 2 Kilo traffic is 9 o'clock 4 miles at 4,300 feet. Report them in sight. Dollar 58 might contact Memphis Center on 126.85. Good day. 89er uniform traffic is 12 o'clock 4 miles at 6,500 feet Cessna Skyhawk. Report them in sight. Memphis Center November Tree 9er 14 Sierra ready to copy IFR clearance to Kilo Alpha Sierra Delta. November Tree 9er 14 Sierra is cleared to Kilo Alpha Sierra Delta Airport as filed. Climb and maintain 7,000 feet. Departure frequency is 126.1 squawk 1202. Clearance void 30 minutes from now. American 255 9er heavy contact Kansas City Center on 128.6. Good day. Cessna 658 contact Kansas City Center on 128.6. Good day.
Going to 128.6 American 2559er Heavy. Kansas City Center, American 2559er Heavy, flight level 410.
American 2559er Heavy, Kansas City Center, continue. SkyWest 1637, contact Kansas City Center on 132.9er. Good day. Kansas City Center, Cessna, November 18658, 10,000 feet. Cessna, November 18658, Kansas City Center, QNH 29.9er, continue. Cessna 658, you are 54 miles east. Climb and maintain 10,000 feet, expect vectors, visual runway 18 approach. Kansas City Center, Cessna, November 072, Tree Victor 5,400 feet. Climb and maintain 10,000 feet, expect vectors, visual runway 18 approach, Cessna 658. Cessna 585, contact Kansas City Center on 127.5. Good day. Cessna 585. Kansas City Center, Dahra, November 9er 486 Lima, flight level 340. Dahra, November 9er 486 Lima, Kansas City Center, continue. American 2559er Heavy, contact Kansas City Center on 127.5. Good day.
127.5 American 2559er Heavy. Kansas City Center, American 2559er Heavy, flight level 410.
American 2559er Heavy, Kansas City Center, continue to Sierra Golf Foxtrot. Cessna 24 kilo traffic is 11 o'clock, 4 miles at 5,400 feet, Cessna Skyhawk. Report them in sight. Cessna 585 traffic is 2 o'clock, 4 miles at 6,000 feet, Cessna 152. Report them in sight.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is a brief announcement from the flight crew. We are pleased to inform you that our in-flight meal service will begin shortly. Our dedicated cabin crew will be coming through the aisles with a selection of delicious meal options for you to enjoy.
Cessna 585 traffic in sight. Kansas City Center, Cessna November 05125, 6,300 feet. Cessna November 05125, Kansas City Center, QNH 29.88, continue. Cessna Tree 0 Papa traffic is 10 o'clock, 4 miles at 10,000 feet, Beechcraft B36. Report them in sight. Delta 89er Tree 6 heavy traffic is 1 o'clock, 4 miles at flight level 260 Airbus. Report them in sight. Jazeera 1117 above your assigned altitude. Descend and maintain flight level 260. For 4 Alpha traffic is 10 o'clock 4 miles at 10,000 feet Beechcraft B36. Report them in sight. Descend and maintain flight level 260-1117. Beechcraft 770 traffic in sight. SkyWest 589er 8 climb and maintain flight level 240. Climb and maintain flight level 240 SkyWest 589er 8. Lindbergh 442 to descend and maintain flight level 220. SkyWest 589er 8 contact Kansas City Center on 128.6. Good day. Climb and maintain flight level 220 Lindbergh 4422. Kansas City Center United 250 is at flight level tree 50 climbing flight level tree 60. United 250 Kansas City Center continue. Beechcraft 59er Bravo contact Kansas City Center on 124.1. Good day. Zero Tree Foxtrot traffic is 4 o'clock 4 miles at 7,000 feet Beechcraft B36. Report them in sight. Lindbergh 4422, you are 500 feet below your assigned altitude. Climb and maintain flight level 220. SkyWest 59er 04 climb and maintain flight level 220. Kansas City Center, Daher November 2 tree 46 flight level tree 20. Daher November 2 tree 46 Kansas City Center, continue to Cuska. Kansas City Center, American 1958 is passing flight level tree 70 climbing flight level tree 80. American 1958 Kansas City Center, continue. Going to 128.6 Cessna 871. American 2559er, heavy contact Kansas City Center on 124.1.
Jak to wygląda?
124.1 American 2559er Heavy.
Nie było jakiejś zmiany?
Kansas City Center, American 2559er Heavy, flight level 410.
American 2559er, heavy Kansas City Center, continue. Tower 42 X-ray traffic is 2 o'clock 4 miles at flight level 360 Boeing.
Burzowy przede mną,
Report them in sight.
ale on jest niegroźny.
UPS 2807, heavy traffic is 3 o'clock 3 miles at flight level 320 Dollar TBM9. Report them in sight. Dollar 42 X-ray, contact Kansas City Center on 135.575.
Jeszcze muszę do garażu zasuwać, kurczę. Jak to wygląda? Tam map nie ma, tu
Dollar 42 X-ray.
z innymi mapami posiłkowa. A w połowie drogi mniej więcej jestem. Springfield, Jefferson City, po prawej będzie co to? St. Louis. St. Louis.
Kansas City Center, Southwest 906 is at flight level 350, climbing flight level 350.
Pogoda w Chicago. Jakiś
Southwest
nowy komunikat.
906, Kansas City Center, continue to Des.
Nie, to miałem połączyć to.
Dollar 57 Alpha traffic is 2 o'clock 4 miles at flight level 310 Airbus.
Nowy
Report them in sight.
metar. Ciśnienie 2981. Ja 200 na 6.
Dollar 57 Alpha, have the traffic.
Czyli spoko. Jest na razie w Chicago. O, w tej chwili 9% na
Beechcraft November 750 Kilo Alpha is at
Pasie
flight level 235, climbing flight level 340.
25%.
Southwest 906, you are 400 feet below your assigned
Zakres
altitude.
samolotu
Climb and
tego
maintain flight level
konkretnie
350.
13 tysięcy,
Beechcraft
13
November
kilometrów.
750 Kilo Alpha, Kansas City Center, continue. Climb and maintain flight level 350, Southwest 906. UPS 2807 Heavy, contact Kansas City Center on 133.4.
O, bo tam,
Good
ale
day.
to piękne ulewy. Będę to omijał.
Going to 133.4, UPS 2807 Heavy.
No, tu jest niezły opad. Cały czas nie mogę zrozumieć, po co to jest. W jakim celu.
Dollar 57 Alpha traffic is 11 o'clock 4 miles at flight level 345 Boeing. Report them in sight.
Paliwo.
Southwest 906 traffic is 1 o'clock 3 miles at flight level 310 Dollar TBM9. Report them in sight. American 1410, contact Kansas City Center on 127.5. Good day. Southwest 906, have the traffic. Dollar 57 Alpha traffic in sight.
Tu. 4545, dobrze.
127.5 Cessna 907 X-ray.
No, jednak będę leciał nad upadami górnymi.
Alpha contact Kansas City Center on 133.8. Good day. Kansas City Center UPS 2865 Heavy is at flight level 325 climbing flight level 350. American 2559er Heavy contact Kansas City Center on 118.4. Good day. UPS 2865 Heavy Kansas City Center continue.
Going to 118.4 American 2559er Heavy. Kansas City Center American 2559er Heavy flight level 410.
American 2559er Heavy Kansas City Center continue.
Lecę do tego garażu. Ho, ho, ho.
Kansas City Center, Cessna November 2280 Alpha 7,400 feet. Cessna November 2280 Alpha Kansas City Center QNH 29.80 continue. American 2 Tree 15 contact Kansas City Center on 135.575. Good day. Cessna 65 Kilo contact Kansas City Center on 135.575. Good day. Cessna 54 Tango traffic alert. 1 o'clock, less than 1 mile, 6,000 feet, Cessna Skyhawk. Report them in sight. One tree 5.575 Cessna 65 Kilo. Going to 1 tree 5.575 Beechcraft 54 Delta. Kansas City Center Southwest 2957 is passing flight level 210 climbing flight level 250. Southwest 2957 Kansas City Center continue. Kansas City Center Beechcraft November Tree 80488 8,500 feet. Beechcraft November Tree 8048 Kansas City Center QNH 29.80 continue. Cessna 24 X-ray traffic is 9 o'clock 4 miles at 4,500 feet Cessna Skyhawk. Report them in sight. Cessna 54 Tango traffic is 9 o'clock 4 miles at 4,500 feet Cessna Skyhawk. Report them in sight. American 2459er contact Kansas City Center on 135.575. Good day. One tree 5.575 American 2459er.
2525 American 2559er Heavy. Kansas City Center American 2559er Heavy flight level 410.
No.
American 2559er, Heavy Kansas City Center. Continue to MCDE.
Jest już to above descent. Teraz tak, mapy. Mapa. Chicago. Flight. Chicago. 27C. Approach.
Kansas City Center, Vacation Air Tree 087 flight level 280.
Jeden z tych
Vacation
pasów
Air
tu
Tree
jest.
087 Kansas City
Dobra,
Center,
jest.
continue.
27C. Na 2200 stóp. Okej. Okej. Okej, ustawię teraz tak. 2200, chociaż jeszcze jest bardzo daleko, ale przygotować się można, nie?
Kansas City Center, Diamond November 479er, 7 Golf 4,000 feet.
2000.
Alaska 281, you are 300 feet below your assigned altitude. Climb and maintain flight level tree 20.
200. I jeszcze ustawię sobie
Diamond November
barę.
479er, 7 Golf Kansas City Center,
Barę
QNH, to 9.73, continue.
853.
Climb and maintain flight level tree 20 Alaska 281.
Oj kurwa. $853. Ależ to jest kurwa pojebane.
Cessna 11 Kilo contact Kansas City Center on 118.4.
853
Good day.
i ILS wynosi kurs pasa
Santa
273.
5966 contact St. Louis approach on 124.2. Good day.
No, róży się.
124.2 Sansa 59er 66.
Co was skręcił kurwa? A, L na chwilę wyłączyłem.
118.4 Cessna 11 Kilo.
273.
Kansas City Center, Frontier Flight 2786 flight level 280.
273, kurs pasa.
Frontier Flight
I
2786 Kansas City Center, continue.
111,9 jest ILS. Teraz tutaj muszę sobie to sprawdzić. Eratna.
Delta 2462 descend and maintain flight level tree 50.
Dobra. Relax. No to jest to, że on jeżeli doleci do tego punktu, ma
Climb and maintain flight
wina,
level tree 50
wtedy
Delta
sam zacznie zniżać,
2462.
nawet jakby zapomniał. Potem będzie trzymał porańtów i będzie git. No tutaj ta pogoda, a będę zniżał za tą pogodą, złą to dobrze. No jeszcze mogę sobie ciśnienie też ustawić. Ciśnienie jest 29,81 w tej chwili w Chicago. 29.
Cessna 901 X-ray traffic is 9 o'clock 4 miles at 6,300 feet Cessna Skyhawk. Report them in sight.
29, 80, kurwa. Zapominam,
Cessna
skleroza
064 traffic
81.
is 2 o'clock 4 miles at 5,500 feet Cessna Skyhawk.
81. Starość mi radość, kurwa. 89, tak?
Delta 2462, you are 400 feet below your assigned
Jeden,
altitude.
kurwa, ja.
Climb and maintain flight level tree 50. Climb and maintain flight level tree 50 Delta 2462.
Okej, dobra. Czy tu już samolot jest w miarę skonfigurowany do lądowania? Ciśnienie, baro,
American
pasa.
1524 contact Kansas City Center on
Wszystko jest
125.25.
przygotowane
Good day.
do podejścia. Gaz.
Delta 189er, heavy, you are 300 feet below your assigned altitude. Climb and maintain flight level 340. Beechcraft 77 X-ray, you are 300 feet above your assigned altitude. Descend and maintain 6,000 feet, QNH 30.22.
Wiadomo, wszystko tutaj można ręcznie zrobić, no ale jest automatyzowane, więc po co ręcami robić? O, kawusia przepyszna. No. To właśnie jest taki dzień wolny i niewolny.
Kansas City Center, TRANSGUIANA 147, 11,500 feet.
Transguyana, ja cię
Transguyana 147 Kansas City Center QNH to 9.76 continue. Cessna 597 traffic is 9 o'clock 4 miles at 5,400 feet. Report them in sight. Tree 2 Echo traffic is 1 o'clock 4 miles at 5,100 feet Cessna Skyhawk. Report them in sight.
Zmienię w takim razie teraz sobie zasięg radaru
Tree 2 Echo have the traffic.
na 80 mil. Czyli tu zacznę zjeżdżać. Sweet Home Chicago.
American 2559er, heavy contact Kansas City Center on 127.275. Good day.
127.275 American 2559er Heavy.
Dobra. Papierosek.
Kansas City Center
powrotek.
American 2559er Heavy flight level 410.
American 2559er, heavy Kansas City Center. Continue to CASHN. traffic is 8 o'clock 3 miles at 8,500 feet Cessna Caravan. Report them in sight. American 2559er, heavy contact Chicago Center on 135.6. Good day.
Going to 135.6 American 2559er heavy. Chicago Center American 2559er heavy flight level 410.
American 2559er, heavy Chicago Center, continue to Vinca. Cessna 29er Hotel contact St. Louis approach on 125.8. Good day. Cessna 29er Hotel.
A ja palę faję, czuję gumę, ale faję za fają. Jeszcze chwila. Godzina 10 minut już lotu. Tu nie będzie constraintów. Szybko, dopiero niżej się jakieś pojawią. To jest około 25 mil. Rewelacja. Minęliśmy ten stąd po lewo. Z lewej strony.
Cessna 69er 6 climb and maintain flight level 410. Climb and maintain flight level 410 Cessna 69er 6.
Mil. Się pojawi na drugim na monitorze. Jeszcze nie. Na 10 milach się pojawi.
Chicago Center, Beechcraft, November 5, 145 Hotel, 5,000 feet. Beechcraft, November 5, 145 Hotel, Chicago Center, QNH, 29er.75, continue. American 2559er, heavy contact Chicago Center on 124.55. Good day.
124.55 American 2559er heavy. Chicago Center American 2559er heavy flight level 410.
American 2559er, heavy Chicago Center, continue to Merrick.
Merrick?
Cessna 200, have the
Tak na
insight.
planie lotu, kurde, co on pierdoli.
Chicago Center, Beechcraft, November 749er, 7 Juliet, flight level 230.
Dobra, prosimy o 10
Beechcraft, November
minut.
749er, 7 Juliet, Chicago Center, continue to DFFN.
Chicago Center American 2559er heavy. Request flight level 310.
American 2559er, heavy, descend and maintain flight level 350, expect flight level 310.
Descend and maintain flight level 350. Expect flight level
Kolejną
310.
dychę.
American 2559er heavy. Chicago Center American 2559er heavy. Request flight level 210.
American 2559er, heavy, descend and maintain flight level 350, expect flight level 210.
Descend and maintain flight level 350. Expect flight level 210. American
Dobra,
2559er heavy.
Thrust limit. Climb.
Descend and maintain flight level 230, vacation air 29er 90.
Są w trybie climb.
Envoy 359er5, contact Chicago Center on 123.75.
Na 11
Good day.
na MOX. Czyli jeszcze 10 000.
Transguiana Tree 636 traffic is 8 o'clock 4 miles at 5,300 feet Cessna Skyhawk. Report them in sight.
Chicago Center, American 2559er Heavy. Request 11,000 feet.
American 2559er Heavy, descend and maintain flight level 350. Expect 11,000 feet.
Descend and maintain flight level 350. Expect 11,000 feet. American 2559er Heavy.
UPS 29er81 Heavy, contact Chicago Center on 119.225. Good day. American 2559er Heavy, descend and maintain flight level 270.
Descend and maintain flight level 270. American 2559er Heavy.
119.225 UPS 29er81 Heavy. Chicago Center, Envoy 359er5 is passing flight level 290, climbing flight level 340. Envoy 359er5, Chicago Center, continue to trick. Cessna Niner 6 Victor, contact Chicago Center on 123.75. Good day. One two three decimal 75 Cessna Niner 6 Victor. Envoy 359er5, contact Chicago Center on 123.75. Good day. One two three decimal 75 Envoy 359er5. Core 6136 traffic is 3 o'clock 4 miles at flight level 330 TBM 9. Report them in sight. Vacation Air 299er0, contact Chicago Center on 135.6. Good day. American 2559er Heavy, contact Chicago Center on 123.75. Good day.
123.75 American 2559er Heavy. Chicago Center, American 2559er Heavy is at flight level 300, descending flight level 270.
American 2559er Heavy, Chicago Center, continue to trick. Cessna 7 Hotel Papa, contact Chicago Center on 118.75. Good day. Southwest 2243 traffic is 3 o'clock 3 miles at 7,100 feet Cessna 152. Report them in sight. American 2559er Heavy, descend and maintain flight level 210. United 1536, contact Chicago Center on 132.5. Good day. Southwest 2243, contact Chicago Center on 127.075. Good day. Emperor Zulu, Quebec Charlie, you are 600 feet below your assigned altitude. Climb and maintain flight level 380.
Descend and maintain flight level 210 American 2559er Heavy.
contact Chicago Center on 124.55. Good day.
124.55 American 2559er Heavy. Chicago Center American 2559er Heavy is at flight level 260, descending flight level 210.
American 2559er Heavy Chicago Center continue to trick. Core 5290 contact Chicago Center on 119.225. Good day. American 2559er Heavy contact Chicago Center on 123.75. Good day. 119.225 Core 5290.
123.75 American 2559er Heavy. Chicago Center American 2559er Heavy is passing flight level 245, descending flight level 210.
American 2559er Heavy Chicago Center continue to TRTLL. Envoy 359er 5 contact Chicago Center on 127.075. Good day.
Chicago Center American 2559er Heavy. Request 5,000 feet.
American 2559er Heavy descend and maintain flight level 210. Expect 5,000 feet. 127.075 Envoy 359er 5.
Descend and maintain flight level 210. Expect 5,000 feet American 2559er Heavy.
American 2559er Heavy descend and maintain 11,000 feet.
Descend and maintain 11,000 feet American 2559er Heavy.
Hawaiian 51 Heavy contact Chicago Center on 124.55. Good day. Diamond 90 Victor contact Chicago approach on 133.5. Good day. Going to 124.55 Hawaiian 51 Heavy. Diamond 90 Victor. Cessna 696 climb and maintain flight level 410.
Pogoda.
Chicago Center Hawaiian 51 Heavy flight level 360. Hawaiian 51 Heavy Chicago Center continue to DES. Descend and maintain flight level 410 Cessna 696. American 2559er Heavy contact Chicago Center on 127.075.
Good day.
Good day.
Going to 127.075 American 2559er Heavy. Chicago Center American 2559er Heavy is passing flight level 185, descending 11,000 feet.
American 2559er Heavy Chicago Center continue to Hyrie. American 2559er Heavy contact Chicago Center on 127.6. Good day.
Zmiana ciśnienia.
127.6 American 2559er Heavy. Chicago Center American 2559er Heavy is at 17,500 feet, descending 11,000 feet.
American 2559er Heavy Chicago Center QNH to 9.81 continue to Hyrie. United 530 contact Chicago Center on 123.75. Good day. Envoy 359er 5 contact Chicago approach on 119.0. Good day. Southwest 119er 5 contact Chicago Center on 120.35. Good day. United 530.
No, musimy się przebić przez te chmury.
119.0 envoy tree 595. 120 tree 5 southwest 119.5. 5. Chicago Center envoy tree 595 is passing 11,200 feet, climbing flight level tree 40. Envoy tree 595 Chicago Center QNH to 9.81 continue to Giorgio.
Samolot tu się blisko niebezpiecznie pojawił. To jest jakiś gracz, może nie podaje wieża i tak.
Cessna 0 X-ray Lima traffic is 11 o'clock, 4 miles at 14,000 feet.
A to nie
Report them
pokazuje.
in sight. American 2559er heavy traffic is 2 o'clock, 3 miles at 14,300 feet Cessna C-25C. Report them in sight.
Już nade mną jest.
American 2559er heavy traffic in sight.
American 2559er heavy descend and maintain 9,000 feet. Envoy tree 5 contact Chicago Center on 120.5. Good day.
Descend and maintain 9,000 feet American 2559er heavy.
120.5 envoy tree 5. American 2559er heavy contact Chicago approach on 119.0. Good day.
Going to 119.0 American 2559er heavy.
Daher 28 Romeo, contact Chicago Center on 120.5. Good day.
Turbulencje.
American 2559er heavy contact Chicago Center on 127.6. Good day.
Going to 127.6 American 2559er heavy.
Daher 28 Romeo, contact Chicago Center on 120.5. Good day. Cessna 0 X-ray Lima, contact Chicago Center on 127.075. Good day.
Chicago Center American 2559er heavy is passing 10,500 feet, descending 9,000 feet.
American 2559er heavy Chicago Center QNH to 9.80, continue to Giorgio. Going to 120.3 Daher 28 Romeo. American 2559er heavy contact Chicago approach on 119.0. Good day.
Going to 119.0 American 2559er heavy. Chicago approach American 2559er heavy is passing 10,000 feet, descending 9,000 feet.
American 2559er heavy Chicago approach QNH 29.81 continue to MONKZ.
Jeszcze raz sprawdzimy to. Sweet Home Chicago.
Ladies and gentlemen, as we start our descent, please make sure your seat backs and tray tables are in their full upright position.
Światła.
Make sure your seatbelt is securely fastened and all carry-on luggage is stowed underneath the seat in front of you or in the overhead bins. Thank you.
Chicago approach American 2559er heavy. Request 2,000 feet.
American 2559er heavy request denied.
Chicago approach American 2559er heavy. Request 3,000 feet.
American 2559er heavy climb and maintain 9,000 feet. Expect 3,000 feet.
Climb and maintain 9,000 feet. Expect 3,000 feet. American 2559er heavy.
Jakoś lądowanie trzeba ustawić. Trzeba sprawdzić częstotliwość ALS, jest dobrze. To tam na 9, teraz tutaj niżej.
Cessna 62 Zulu contact Chicago approach on 120.55. Good day. American 2559er heavy contact Chicago Center on 120.35. Good day.
Going to 120.35 American 2559er heavy. Chicago Center American 2559er heavy 9,000 feet.
Envoy 359er 5 climb and maintain flight level 210. American 2559er heavy Chicago Center QNH 29.79er continue. American 2559er heavy contact Chicago Center on 127.8. Good day. Probably 229er, you are 600 feet above your assigned altitude. Descend and maintain flight level 280. Daher 28 Romeo contact Chicago Center on 127.8. Good day.
127.8 American 2559er heavy. Chicago Center American 2559er heavy 9,000 feet.
Frontier Flight 229er 1 contact Chicago Center on 132.905. Good day.
Blisko przed nami samolot.
American 2559er heavy Chicago Center QNH 29.79er continue.
Gdzie on jest?
Southwest 2319er contact Chicago Center on 127.55. Good day. American 2559er heavy, you are 25 miles east. Maintain present heading and altitude. Expect ILS runway 27 center approach via the OTLR transition. Good day.
Maintain present heading and altitude. Expect ILS runway 27 center approach via VOGLR transition. Cleared to Vogor American 2559er heavy.
American 2559er heavy traffic is 6 o'clock 2 miles at 9,000 feet Emperor. Report them in sight.
American 2559er heavy have the Ember in sight.
Chicago Center Envoy 359er 5 is at 16,600 feet descending 9,000 feet. American 2559er heavy contact Chicago Center on 127.55. Good day. Envoy 359er 5 Chicago Center QNH 29.78 continue to VOGLR.
127 American 2559er Heavy. Chicago Center, American 2559er Heavy, 9,000 feet.
SkyWest 649er tree descend and maintain 9,000 feet. American 2559er Heavy Chicago Center QNH to 9.78 continue to VOGLR. Descend and maintain 9,000 feet, SkyWest 649er tree. American 2559er Heavy descend and maintain 8,000 feet. SkyWest 6531 traffic is 9 o'clock 1 miles at 9,200 feet. Report them in sight.
Descend and maintain 8,000 feet, American 2559er Heavy.
SkyWest 6531 descend and maintain 8,000 feet. Envoy tree 78 tree contact Chicago Center on 127.8. Good day. American 2559er Heavy contact Chicago Center on 120.35. Good day. Envoy tree 852 descend and maintain 8,000 feet. SkyWest 6 tree descend and maintain 8,000 feet.
120.35 American 2559er Heavy. Chicago Center, American 2559er Heavy is passing 8,500 feet, descending 8,000 feet.
American 2559er Heavy Chicago Center QNH to 9.78 continue to Surrey. Chicago Center Frontier Flight 1441 is passing 8,400 feet, descending 7,000 feet. Frontier Flight 1441 Chicago Center QNH to 9.78 continue to KOENN. SkyWest 6260 traffic is 3 o'clock 3 miles at 7,900 feet. Report them in sight. Frontier Flight 1441 descend and maintain 6,000 feet. SkyWest 6260 traffic is 2 o'clock 3 miles at 8,200 feet, Bombardier. Report them in sight. American 2559er Heavy contact Chicago approach on 119.0. Good day. Chicago Center, SkyWest 6 tree is passing 8,500 feet, descending 8,000 feet.
119.0 American 2559er Heavy.
SkyWest 6 tree Chicago Center QNH to 9.78 continue to JOKKR.
American 2559er Heavy traffic is 8 o'clock 3 miles at 8,000 feet Airbus. Report them in sight. American 2559er Heavy descend and maintain 5,000 feet.
American 2559er Heavy have the Airbus in sight.
American 2559er Heavy descend and maintain 4,000 feet.
Descend and maintain 4,000 feet, American 2559er Heavy.
Landing gear. 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 Landing gear.
Chicago approach American 2771 is at 7,400 feet, descending 7,000 feet. American 2771 Chicago approach QNH 29.79er, continue to RIPPR.
Świetnie, nie wiem gdzie jest.
American 2559er Heavy, you are 1 miles east of O'Hare.
Zablokowany samolot cały do
Contact tower
lądowania.
on 132.7 when inbound. American 2771 descend and maintain 5,000 feet.
Tower on 132.7 American 2559er Heavy.
Na razie nie widzę
Tower
nic.
American 2559er Heavy 13 miles east inbound ILS runway 27 center approach.
Troszkę za wcześnie wypuściłem
American
wszystko.
2559er Heavy Tower. QNH 29.80 wind 204 at 6. Cleared ILS runway 27 center approach.
Cleared ILS runway 27 center approach American 2559er Heavy.
131 prędkość. Na razie mleko. A, poprawia się widzialność. Git.
American 212 tree, wind 204 at 6. Cleared to land runway 27 center. Cleared to land runway 27 center, American 212 tree.
Jeszcze pasa nie widzę. Jest pas. Tam ktoś ląduje. Troszkę za wcześnie. Zrobiłem konfigurację do lądowania, no ale sytuacja jaka była, to wiadomo. Chicago.
American 2559er Heavy, follow the Boeing on final. Wind 204 at 6. Caution, the Airbus landing runway 27 left. Cleared to land runway 27 center.
Ale ja nie widzę żadnego
Cleared
Boeinga
to land
przede mną.
runway 27 center American 2559er Heavy.
Cabin crew, seats for landing.
Nie za mną. Chicago.
American 212 tree exit runway when able. American 212 tree exit runway when able.
Approaching minimum.
American 2559er heavy go around.
Minimums. Spadaj tam, frajerze, kurwa. 50, 40, 30, 20, 10.
American 212 tree, turn next taxiway.
Taki kurwa baran się zatrzymie na środku kurwa pasa. No co za
American
idiota.
2559er heavy, did you hear my last transmission?
Yes.
Going around American 2559er Heavy.
American
Ladies and
2559er
gentlemen,
heavy
for your
contact
safety and comfort, please remain seated with your seatbelt fastened until the captain turns off the fasten seatbelt sign.
American 212 tree,
This
turn
will
next
indicate that we
taxiway.
have parked at the gate and that it is safe for you to move about.
119.0
At this
American
time, you may use
2559er
your
Heavy.
cellular phones if you wish. Please check around your seat for any personal belongings you may have brought on board with you, and please use caution when opening the overhead bins, as heavy articles
Długo
may
będzie
have
tak stał,
shifted
kurwa,
around during
palat?
the flight. If you require deplaning assistance, please remain in your seat until all other passengers have deplaned. One of our crew members will then be pleased to assist you. On behalf of myself, Vera, and the entire crew, I'd like to thank you for joining us on this trip, and we are looking forward to seeing you on board again soon. Have a nice day.
Kurwa, on się będzie bawił tam z mapami pewnie. Kurwa, wysyn.
Cessna 79er November traffic is 5 o'clock 4 miles at 8,000 feet Ember. Report them in sight.
Ground American 2559er Heavy taxi to the gate.
American 2559er heavy taxi to gate Charlie 10 via taxiway Echo 2 Echo Romeo cross runway 27 Romeo Bravo Alpha 8 Alpha.
Taxi to gate Charlie 10 using taxiway Echo 2 Echo Romeo cross runway 27 left Romeo Bravo Alpha 8 Alpha American 2559er Heavy.
Jedziesz kurwa pajacu. Co za tempa, kurwa jebany. Rusz się, kurwa, Zenek, śnieg na dworze.
Ground United 180 tree requesting pushback. United 180 tree pushback request accepted.
Co on odpierdala, kurwa? Zablokował całe, kurwa, lotnisko. Jest na lotki, właśnie to już włącza takie coś jak ja mam, kurwa, i wiele problemów jest. Stroby.
Ground Brickyard Tree 426 requesting pushback. Brickyard Tree 426 pushback request accepted.
Przed powodzią latają na tej United, kurwa, i chcieli mnie wypierdolić z roboty. Terminala coraz bliżej. Da się jeszcze zmniejszyć ten radar? Da się na mile. No, ładny. No to jest fajne w tym Dreamlinerze, poza tym kurwa szmelc. No też to jest co innego, to jest przerobiona wersja ta oryginalna Asobo. Takie, ale lepiej lata jak ten kurwa z Asobo.
Ground Brickyard Tree 426 requesting the end of pushback. Brickyard Tree 426 request to end pushback received. Ground Brickyard Tree 426 with India ready to taxi IFR. Brickyard Tree 426 taxi to and halt short of runway 10 left using taxiway Alpha Alpha 8 Bravo Tango Lima Zulu. Contact tower on 128.05 when ready. Taxiing hold short runway 10 left via taxiway Alpha Alpha 8 Bravo Tango Lima Zulu Brickyard Tree 426. Brickyard Tree 426 hold position caution other traffic. Hold position Brickyard Tree 426.
hamulec, światła, kołowania wyłączone, silnik numer 1 wyłączony, silnik numer 2 wyłączony i to by było kurwa na tyle. Dobrze. Ok, submit flight. Nice. Mogę wyjść już. W ogóle zakończyć transmisję, no bo to już jest po herbacie, nie?